Hello everyone, it is me again and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are finally back playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes. Just in case this is too loud, let me go ahead and turn this down. And load game. Really? Oh wow, that's been a while ago. Okay, so so we're hopping right back into it. Okay, so I haven't played Doki Doki Literature Club in a really long time. As you saw, it's been since literally January since I've played. So I don't know where we're at or if we really got far at all. But let's hop right into it. Okay, I don't know what the context of what she's saying is, but I'm going to try to do my voices like I did before. No promises that they're going to be good, but oh my gosh, it's so weird recording like an actual Let's Play video. Okay. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Okay. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow. I can't tell if this game is lagging or not. I feel like this game is lagging, but who knows. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Okay, that is not the voice I want to do for her. I want to like have a high-pitched trap voice. Let's You know it. You know it. I'm doing a bad job. I'm a failure. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, honey, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me so as well. I can't read, God. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I'm sorry, I am so bad at this. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. That really fits with her character. I feel like she would mainly be into horror, but anyway. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something that I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over for me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Okay, so something that I'm doing is I'm making an objective decision because the only voice that seems to be differentiated by literally anybody is Yuri's. So we're just gonna have Yuri's as a different voice because I can make hers kind of spooky. And I can't really do everything else because everything else is just the same voice pretty much. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm disappointing people. Suri sidles behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. Also, I keep burping, so I don't know if that's picking up on the mic or not. If it is, I'm so sorry. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your own work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, honey? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic. Now I'm yawning. Now that we're back. Ow, my thumb hurt too. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join the club. So Yuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Okay, literally, Natsuki looks like he wants to snap my neck. And everybody else looks like they're about to cry. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Honey, you all, I'm defensive. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super mad. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring me to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Honey, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue their chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey honey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Suri and I never walk home together. And I'm tired because it's 9:30 at night and I'm an old person. Because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the same chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most out of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. That's such a good mindset, and I wish I could have that all the time. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, yay, we're writing a poem. Okay. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. All right. Okay, email, silly, daydream. Let's go with daydream. Flower, starscape, judgment, lucky, extraordinary, flare. I think I'm gonna go with starscape. Pink, fear, secretive, whisper, graveyard, mouse, breathe, fluffy, heartbeat, tenacious. Fluffy. Landscape, playground, misfortune, dark, loud, jump, color, death, incongruent, lust. Let's go with death. Nibble, cute, joy, whistle, headphones, together, socks, blanket, electricity, unstable. Let's go with nibble. Unending, family, fester, horror, holiday, boop, Valentine, eternity, fun, vibrant. Let's go with Valentine. Melancholy, bouncy, tears, hair, vanilla, depression, hop, anxiety, twirl, lazy. The depression just threw me for a loop if you couldn't tell. Also, I don't know if you can hear this because I don't know if the sound, like the desktop audio is working, like for the game. But like, this music is kind of like a bop. I'm here for it. Let's go with vanilla. Incapable, sunset, despise, love, extreme, cheeks, milk, memories, wonderful, or broken. Let's go with milk. Raindrops, nightgown, massacre, rose, tragedy, calm, clowns, sadness, contamination, candy. Let's go with clouds. Wrath, promise, pout, embrace, dance, prayer, puppy, flying, hurt, defeat. Let's go with puppy. Destiny, essence, sugar, atone, disaster, rain cloud, heart, warm, disoriented, games. Let's go with games because I love a good game. Laugh, disown, bunny, agonizing, beauty, giggle, anime, captive, peace, sweet. Let's go with sweet. Frightening, awesome, cry, amazing, skipping, rainbow, fireflies, anger, vibrance, bliss. Let's go with bliss. Pure, crimson, heaven sent, scars, smile, insight, shiny, shame, universe, ambient. Let's go with pure. Excitement, sticky, sunny, peaceful, lipstick, inferno, kawaii, waterfall, determination, sing. Kawaii. Summer, ocean, I can't say that. Vitality, climax, skirt, jumpy, passion, entropy, vertigo. Entropy? Let's go with ocean. Treasure, happiness, uncontrollable, lollipop, unrestrained, dream, philosophy, sensation, hope, meager. Let's go with dream. Vivid, shopping, portrait, whirlwind, intellectual, poof, desire, alone, unrequited, or dazzle. Let's go with poof. Papa, music, parfait, time, fantasy, existence, I almost said existential. Explode, grief, ribbon, pain. Let's go with parfait. Fickle, uncanny, empty, nature, bubbles, childhood, chocolate, Charm, comfort, suicide. Okay. Some of these are so dark. Like, this is... I think I'm gonna go with charm. Hi again, honey. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, honey. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I keep stuttering over my words because it's really cold, so I'm kind of... I'm also yawning again. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oop! Exposed! Exposed! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Honey always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is always so messy. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Honey can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means that it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Oh, I got out of character. Blah! Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter out an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff right in the back. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't just admit you're really into it unless you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand, and then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Okay, well, this has been a really long episode, and by really long, I mean it's 20 minutes, and I want to try to keep it as, like, what's happening? I would like to keep the series, like, at a minimum of, like, 20 minutes, usually. I want to keep that around, so it's not, like, overtly long, so, yeah. Oh no, what did I do? I'm freaking out. Okay, so since we've reached the 20-minute mark, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy and want to see more Doki Doki Literature Club in the future, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of this video, because that puts me on YouTube's radar and tells them that you enjoy my content and you want to see more. And having said that, I will see you all in the next video. Bye!